All right, guys, I am back with this INGQU whatever FY-10 put out by several brands under different labels and stuff. This one's Sport VXL Racing. I think we know what we're trying to emulate here. The reason why I'm doing this video is because I've already done really a review and a test drive of this. I got it for nothing on a trade. Are you having fun, buddy?
Yeah.
Many of you commented that I wasn't getting a lot of traction to the rear wheels and there was a diff problem, and you were obviously correct. I have not replaced the diff. I've took it out, and upon further inspection, the teeth all look fine on the diff, but they just weren't making good contact with each other. So what I have done, I've used a little hack. That is to take these little, I don't have them with me, but they're little silicone earplugs. You can pick them up from, any drugstore. And I really balled up about half of one and really jammed it into the diff. And what I'm finding now is that I am getting traction enough so that the wheels are spinning. It seems to be working rather well. So I want to turn everything on and show you what that looks like. Just want to hit the throttle here. And you can see it doesn't look like it's a speed demon or anything, but at least all the wheels are turned. Today's video is all about testing this thing and see if that little hack will actually work. If that's the case and if it holds up, then it might get you through until you get an actual repair of the actual diff. We're going to run a couple of lipos through it and see how it does. Now, I'm not sure when this released, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Now, I'm pretty sure this was one of the first generations of cheap Chinese RC cars that came out. We're going to get a speed run on this. See how it does. 1, 2, 3. Reception is awful, and the steering and the servo is junk. I can't believe it was this bad. Like, it is so far off, and that's it. God, that's sad. That is so sad. The trim is already all the way over on the remote. God, that sucks. No wonder I don't drive this car. All right, let's see what we've got. That was full throttle, guys. All right, let's see what we've got. Oh, 12.9. I'm not sure how that compares to the old number, but that's not good. This thing sucks, guys. Let's see if it's still getting power. Okay, so at least off the ground, it's getting power. All right, so now what I'm going to do is bash with this thing a little bit and see if the silicone at least holds up on the diffs. But at least it's functioning. Bash with this just a little bit, not really bash, but just kind of run it a little bit. I remember before having a lot of issues handling the grass, and it seems like it's doing a little bit of a better job in the grass. All right, that's its turning radius. All right. Okay, I'm gonna run this through the hill of death here in a moment. Here we go. Let's see how it works. Okay. Wow, it almost made it. It almost made it. Wow. That's impressive. The reception on this car is very poor. Very few RCs that can make it up this hill. Even though the speed of this car is pretty horrible, it would be a good kind of beginner car for a kid just getting used to working in the controls and stuff. I could see where it'd be a little fun for a kid and some loose gravel and stuff. This was, I think, one of the first styles of beginner, well, just the cheaper RCs out of China. We've came a long way, that's for sure. I mean, it's going through the grass, so I mean, you got to give it that. It's slow, but if my 2-year-old can keep up with it, though. Oh, yeah. Mom, the baby's okay, and mommy's not happy. I'm playing with you. You're pretty. Am I allowed to put that on? So reception though is awful. I'm losing it. See, I've lost reception right there. Like I said, it was an early style. This is the remote, by the way. Hey, race up that hill to mommy. Go! I made it! And Aiden, you almost beat it. So I've ran a couple lampposts through it, and you can see it's still holding. When I got home and checked the speed of this guy prior, I had initially ran this at 13.8 miles an hour, which I thought was considerably slow. Since at that point in time, if you went back and watched the video, these wheels were not really spinning that much at all, and the front wheels were. I actually could drive this thing in reverse a lot better than it would going forward, and it would stall in the grass quite a bit. Now, as you can see, it no longer really stalls in the grass. It's handling the grass fine. It's just slow. And we've gotten the speed of 12.9, so I've lost a mile per hour on the speed run with this repair. The trade-off is that it is working better in the grass. For those of you who are more experienced, maybe you can shed some light and let me know why it is that this thing actually lost speed rather than gained speed. But again, it's a trade-off. It at least handles better in the grass, and in all honesty, I would actually prefer that than just to have the mile per hour. I do not recommend this car, actually. I think it sucks overall, but if you find it, and you find it for really cheap, 10 bucks or below, then I would pick it up. But other than that, the reception is poor, the thing is slow, and it's just been a lot of problems.